So I'd say almost every time we go in a room, the parents have the baby swaddled crappy, or not at all. So baby's loose and probably upset and freaking out and whatever. So usually what I do is I adjust the hospital swaddle, or if I see one of these out, it's the same thing. So just fold it in the top, down in the corner, and baby's head goes right at the top, and I leave that at shoulder level. And I go left to right, but that's just me. I hold the arm down, and I drag across. And when I do that, I move that arm out of the way, and when I tuck, I pull at the same time. Next thing I do is take the bottom and just lift it up and hold it. Take this hand and put it right on top. Again, make sure it's nice and tight, and go across. I don't do any finishes because I don't have time for that. So that's how I do the hospital swaddle, or these Ada and Adonis blankets, anything that's long enough basically. If I see them have this long, I try not to use it because babies don't fit in this. So I try and avoid it, but there are receiving blankets that are twice the size and will work exactly like this. But unless it's a preemie, you're not going to really get them wrapped up in this, especially if they're not sleeping sound. So the reason why I start off with this one is because it usually puts baby to sleep within 30 seconds. So after I take my shots with this, I take the arms out and I hold the top, and I do one at a time. And I'll hold the hand, and I tuck that back at the shoulder. And I'll lift this one out. I have a cold, so I'll be sniffly. And I'll hold the hands down and make sure that it's still nice and tight at the elbow with just their hands exposed. And then I tuck this extra piece right behind the elbow. So they usually stay sleeping at that point because they're still secure. And that'll be my hands out shot. I'll do the close-up of the hands, and if they're moving them around, then I'll try and get whatever they're doing by their face. And then from there, again, I'm holding them. I go into yoga beat. So I'll loosen all that up, and I take this to make sure that it's still pinning their arm down at the elbow. And this is where I'll lift their feet. Come around the butt. Try and get the knees in. And tuck behind. And then again, make sure that you have that fabric above their shoulder, because if it's not, they're going to start slip sliding and they will wiggle themselves basically out of it, and you won't be able to hold the pose. And then the extra fabric will just go underneath their butt. And then with this, if they're not holding up really good, I take it and I ball it under their butt because it brings their feet closer to their chest. And then I take those shots, and then from there, I'm holding them again, and all I do is turn them to tummy.
When you take those shots, are you straight overhead? Or are you angling from like the head
It
back?
depends on which way their face is. So if their face is this way, like straight up and down, I'm taking overhead shot. So I'll do portrait landscape. If their face is sideways, then I will come over here and I will take it at an angle.
Okay.
So that it's still, this is, you know, straight in the frame. So from there, I turn them to tummy, praying that they're still sleeping. Tuck hand under cheek, take off the blankets, and then if the parents have any fancy blankets, whatever, quilts, things that they've brought, after I do the tummy shots naked, that's when I bring this guy in, and I will put it on baby, Wrap it underneath. Bring the hands to the side of the cheek. And kind of let them be bundled up on their side. And just let them lay like that. With a lot of tucking and so that they don't roll.